Time for a second cup of coffee as another interesting guest joins Tony Reno on the WICC Family Breakfast Club. Here's Tony's conversation piece on WICC.
Okay, with us this morning is a fitness trainer and the creator of the P90X Extreme Training System. His name is Tony Horton. This guy is a celebrity trainer. He is an author, and he's coming back to his hometown of Trumbull to kick off a fundraiser event for the Trumbull High School Athletic Department. Tony, how you doing?
Good morning, Tony. How are you, my friend?
I am doing just fine. I mean, how does it feel coming back to Trumbull?
I'm finally going to graduate. No, I'm excited. You know, it's going to be a great event. It's really going to be fun to come back to my hometown and talk to people in Trumbull and the surrounding areas about, you know, what I've done over the course of the last 30 years. I graduated in 1976 from Trumbull High School, and we're going to have a health and wellness day, and it's going to be a blast. And we've got almost half the gym filled up right now, and I think come September 17th we'll have a full house. And
the whole thing is Trumbull High School has a play-to-pay program. Students pay a fee to participate in sports, and a lot of that money goes to equipment. And Tony's coming in. He's the guru when it comes to staying in shape. And what exactly can people expect?
Well, you know, we're going to have a seminar, a workout, a live workout, and a Q&A, and some photographs and autographs while we're there during the day. I've been traveling all over the globe. I work with Armed Forces Entertainment, and I do these tours. And I've been to Italy, I've been to Japan. We're actually going to head to Bosnia and Kosovo, and we're going back to Italy again. It's a rough gig, I got to tell you, Tony. But, you know, what we're going to do is the same thing at the gym that I do around the world. And, you know, it's going to be a live workout. A lot of people own P90X. They love P90X. They have my book, Bring It. And so, you know, they want to meet me in person and see if I am the fitness clown they always thought I was.
No, come on.
I am.
You can't fake it, Tony. That's one thing you can't fake.
I can't help myself, Tony, you know.
All right. Now, doors are going to open at 8 a.m. This is coming up on September 17th.
September 17th. So, yeah, you actually have to go to regonline.com/Tony Horton. So, if you're familiar with the internet, that's how you do it. And yeah, we've got about 150 people signed up so far. We've got room for 300, so I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a blast. And the whole idea behind it is to sort of educate people in my hometown, you know, what it requires to get healthy and fit and stay that way the rest of your life, you know. And I show people how to modify. I share my experiences in life and my philosophies and techniques when it comes to getting fit, staying that way, and also teaching folks, you know, to eat healthier food and eat whole foods and how to find ways to make healthy food taste good. And so it's, you know, it's an educational day and it's a fitness day, and it's a lot of fun. I put a lot of humor into it too. So.
Okay, we're talking with fitness trainer Tony Horton, creator of the P90X Extreme Training System. He's a native of Trumbull. He's coming back to Trumbull High School for a fundraiser for the Trumbull High School Athletic Department, September the 17th. Tony, when you were growing up in Trumbull, were you always into fitness and eating well, or is this something that happened later on?
No. When I was in Trumbull, no. I was on the football team, but I was more of a tackling dummy than an actual player. So I was really active during the week, but when it came to game day, I didn't get very involved. And that's the thing, you know, the reason what I'm trying to do, you know, when I was back in school in those days, there were athletes and there were spectators, you know, and spectators usually hated fitness because gym was a nightmare for them. Mm-hmm. But later on, when I moved to California, you know, it's such a health and fitness lifestyle out here in California that I discovered that, you know, with the right techniques, the right mentors, the right coaches, and enough variety in your fitness, that health and fitness could be something that you can really enjoy and not a nightmare. And I also took it in stages. I was very lucky when I went to college, and I had a great coach, a great guy who said, look, you know, you don't have to kill yourself every day. This doesn't have to be miserable. If you do it just the right way, you know, you take steps over the course of time, you're going to get super fit and really healthy. And, you know, I'm 53 now, so it's such a blast to be, you know, my age and to be 10 times stronger, more flexible, fitter than I was when I was at Trumbull High School, which is, you know, hard to fathom for a lot of people. But a lot of people have bought P90X and discovered the very same thing. So, you know, when I arrive in Trumbull, and we sit and we talk about health and fitness, I'm going to sort of, you know, disseminate some of that information to folks and get them excited about getting fit. And there'll be a lot of devotees and disciples there that have, you know, had P90X, done it 2 or 3 times. And it'll be fun to meet those kind of folks because I hear, you know, 20-pound weight loss stories and 50 and 180-pound weight loss stories. So It's pretty incredible, but that, when I was back at Trumbull, no, I was not a good student. I was not a great athlete, but I learned that all when I came out to California.
Okay, it's never too late, right?
It's never too late. I mean, I've got a buddy of mine, Bill Bondi. I went to college with this guy, 53 years old. He was 40-plus pounds overweight, and he's known me forever, this guy, and he just didn't bite. He just was like, I'm going to get on my elliptical and do my push-ups. But nothing was happening, and so he finally buckled down. He blew the dust off the box. He opened it up, and in 3 months he lost 40 pounds, and it can happen for anybody at any age.
And 3 months, that's nothing at all.
Yeah, it's called P90X. That's 3 months. I go on QVC. I sell out on QVC to grandmothers.
Wow.
The Philadelphia Eagles use P90X. There are people on the San Francisco Giants. There are folks on the Jets and the Giants and the Mets and the Red Sox, that use P90X. I go to Philadelphia and I work with the Eagles. So, the reason why I created the product the way I created it is because I understand that everybody's at different fitness levels. You can't expect people to jump through the roof on the first day. You can't expect them to do 50 push-ups on the first day. But if you show them ways to modify, I say, hey, look, hit the pause button, or march in place, or only do half the workout. And most people haven't seen that from a trainer before. You get this drill sergeant mentality that treats fitness like rocket science, right? And so people just get turned off. And so what I'm trying to do is help. Basically, my main goal is to see this obesity crisis get turned around, because more and more people in this country are suffering at such a great rate, and they don't have to. Every state except for Colorado has an obesity rate of 20% or more. That's just a nightmare, not only for people's personal lives, but for all of us. It's such a burden on the healthcare system. And so, I'm just trying to make fun, fitness fun, and trying to help people eat a little bit better. And if we can start turning those numbers around, then I'm doing my job.
All right, Tony's coming to Trumbull, and he will be here September the 17th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The cost just $45, all for a very good cause, though. It all goes to the Trumbull High School athletic department. Space is limited. And, Tony, what's that website again for more info?
You go to regonline.com/Tony Horton.
All right. Tony Horton, I thank you so much for stopping by and giving us the information, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you in September.